What I don't have is video of putting the siding on. I don't know why. I don't know what we were thinking, but I didn't get it done. This is that concrete siding, hardy board type siding. These are 4x8 sheets, and if I had to do it again, I would not use this siding. What's great about it is that it's fireproof. A fire could come screaming through here and it's not going to hurt the structure hardly at all, unless it gets underneath it where the wood is. But what I don't like about the cement board is a bunch of things. For instance, look how it just falls apart. Those are screws and nails and all kinds of things to try to get that joint to stay closed. And it isn't just because of the rain and the frost that hits it. It's just because these nails that they recommend do not do a good job of holding. The video of the building of the cabin took place over there, just in that shadow of this big spruce tree. It turned out that about middle of October, when the rains came, that just turned into a bog. So a good buddy of mine helped me move it over here. Okay, I helped him. Well, no, I was kind of in the way the whole time. He moved it over here for me, and it's been here since, and it's a good location for it. It doesn't get wet, at least not permanently wet like it did in the other location. What I want to do is to build a bit of a lean-to type porch out in front to keep the snow off of the door there. You may have seen the video of us coming up here in February a couple of years ago, and to get into the cabin we had to dig out just to open the door. The electricity that we have for the lights and the few outlets for this little cabin is all supplied by a 12-volt battery. Little inverter. The wire goes through the wall and up to this little breaker switch, and that supplies the outlets, even the light that hasn't been completely installed. But it gives us light. One thing that I'm going to change too is this door. I just don't like that it's so dark on that end of the cabin. I'm going to get a door that has a window in it. Our heat thus far is just this little buddy heater, and it really puts out the heat. Propane is a wet heat. It creates a lot of condensation in the cabin. And as with most things, you probably ought to crack a window just to have good airflow so that you don't end up in a small space like this with any carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm going to put shelving on each side of the Murphy bed. The Murphy bed is a DIY project, as you can see from how DIY it's been put together. I just got a couple of seat swivels, heavy-duty seat swivels, just pivots on that. As the bed is lowered, these just free pivot down to create the leg on the out on the end, one on each side. And the bed is down. Pretty sweet. Pretty slick. That is some beautiful pitchwood. My goodness, that's beautiful. That's gonna burn like crazy all the way through this lodgepole pine that came down.